Hello guys, and welcome to a special episode of something that I wanted to do a while back and I haven't done yet. So, welcome to my game collection part 1. Now this is pre-recorded stuff because I was using my camera and the audio is not really that good, so I decided to separate the audio from the video. Was cleaning up my room and I was taking out the games and cleaning up like the boxes that they were in. I wish I had a shelf. I am gonna buy a shelf eventually to put all these games. So some of them I have already made an LP. This one was actually sent to me by a fan, YouTube fan, when I requested that if people wanted me to do an LP they can send me games. So I will do it eventually. This one was also sent, but I already did it. This one already did it. Fable 3. Bioshock, eventually I might do it. I just need to get myself the second game and the third one that came out. Oblivion, I want to do it, but I need to get myself Morrowind for the Xbox. Then I'll do that, and then I'll do Skyrim. I have beaten Skyrim a bunch of times, but I will get the version that has all the expansions and all that stuff for the PS3. Halo 2, that's upcoming very soon, I guess, since I've done the first one. This is a multiplayer map. This is kind of useless now because this game basically doesn't have any online multiplayer anymore. You can do it local, but yeah. Deus Ex Human Revolution, I still gotta work on that. Condemned, I'm not really sure if I want to do an LP. Maybe eventually, I don't know. I don't have the second one though, but I did play it a long time ago. It's a really cool game, kind of scary. Now this one, I really don't like it very much, at least at the time that I played it. I bought it many years ago. I thought it was good because the visuals look really nice, but it really isn't. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever play it again. And Halo Reach is obviously on my list of games to do on my Halo saga. Final Fantasy 13, I did an LP, but for copyright reasons they started blocking some of the videos and I decided to delete the whole thing. And it gave me like a strike on my channel, but I got rid of it by deleting it. This is a Halo 3 box, but I will show you guys, I show you in the video later a better box. The first one I already did. GTA 4, I will probably do it eventually. I like the game. I don't know why some people say it sucks, because I don't know, it's kind of good. Fable 2, already did an LP on that. This is the box, the collector's edition. I got it on launch day. I had to buy it again, the game, because my first Xbox scratched the original copy, and that's why I had to get another one. So that's why I have another box of Halo 3. And right next to this is Little Big Planet. I have an online world that I created called Little Big Hell. You might find it in the game if you search for it. Made by Uzumaki. Heavy Rain, I'm working on that. Final Fantasy 13, A Realm Reborn. I was playing it for like a month. I got up to level 50. I got the legendary weapon. I got a bunch of stuff in this game. It's just that I had to take a small break for it. And this game brought this. Kind of like a poster slash cloth thing. I don't know. And yeah, my walls need painting. This is a house in progress. GTA 4 for the PlayStation 3. This one my brother bought it. So yeah, it's got all the expansions in it. Guitar Hero. I'm not really into this game. I like the music, but I just don't. I kind of suck at it, so. Fallout 3. I will probably do an LP on this one eventually. I need to get myself New Vegas. Duke Nukem Forever sucks. This is also my brother's game. The reason I hold his games is because he doesn't play very much. He buys them but never plays. God of War 3, also his game. And I'm not really into it very much as well. I don't think it sucks, it's just that it's not really my kind of game. I don't know. Uncharted 3 was given to me by my brother from another mother. My dad got him a PlayStation 3 and it brought this game, and he didn't like it, you know, he doesn't play these kinds of games. So he gave it to me, and so I asked a friend to borrow the first and second game. I already finished them, so I'm on my way to finish this game, and eventually I'll do an LP on all three. Oblivion for the PlayStation 3. This is the first copy I got. That's why I have the expansion separate from this copy. But the other one is the Game of the Year edition, so it's kind of become obsolete. Call of Duty, also a game from my brother, but he didn't like it. I never liked Call of Duty, so I don't play it. Ni no Kuni is the best JRPG of this decade. The best. I mean, it goes hand in hand with another game that I'll mention later in the video. That I'll show you later in the video. Here, 3DS games. By the way, this is not all my games. I'm gonna divide this video in two, because I got so many other games on another box. This one I didn't like very much, Tales of the Abyss. I never finished it. I got really bored with it. I don't know. I just found it really boring, and I don't know. It's just not my kind of game. I was surprised because it looked really cool, you know, but I don't know. Pokemon White. I feel like I got it pretty late, since not soon after the X came out, X and Y. This is Bravely Default, the game that I was talking about earlier, the other JRPG that is just amazing. I'm working on it. I haven't finished it yet. In this box, I bought it on Club Nintendo with coins. It can hold 3DS games and DS games. The inside is actually the other side of another cover. There are like 3 or 4 covers in it, and I'm gonna be showing you that in a second. I put the cover of Mario on the outside because it looked really cool. And on the back, it has Luigi. And these are other ones to choose from. This just brought them all, and I chose the 2 that I thought that they were really good, that were really cool. It's just that the Zelda one doesn't look as good outside as it does inside. That's why I chose this one, the inside, to show from when you open it, and on the outside, the Mario game. So I divided this video in 2 eventually. So these are DVDs. I don't buy DVDs these days, but I will get some DVDs that I'm looking forward to. This is the whole Matrix collection. I really like the first movie and the Animatrix, but I'm not a big fan of the second and third film. They're okay, I guess, but you know. This is Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's a really weird, kind of unique series that has a lot of depressing stuff in it. So if you don't like depressing stuff, I highly don't recommend you watch this anime. But if you like the dark kind of anime, this is really the one for you. And these are the movies. This first movie, I suggest you don't buy it. It's a waste of money. The second one is the last movie, and it shows the ending of the series. Extremely depressing, and it's traumatized me. So this is the Dot Hack collection that I have. I already gave you guys a preview of the series of Dot Hack Sign. These are all of the discs. And eventually, when I finish the first 4 games, I will give you guys a review of Dot Hack Legend of the Twilight Bracelet, which is this one right here. This is a shorter series, and they're really good. I love these series. First DVD, second, and third. That's all of them. And I also want to give you guys a review of Dot Hack Roots. Dot Hack Roots, which is before GU, and then I'll play GU. This is Rurouni Kenshin, also known as Samurai X. And there's another box somewhere, but I don't know where it is. This is where I divide the video, because my SD card was running out of memory. And then I got a bunch of other games out. I still have more games to show that I'll show on part 2. This is Animal Crossing. It didn't work very well, that's why I never did an LP on it, but it will be kind of weird because it runs on real time and it's kind of time consuming, so I don't know. Resident Evil 4, this is the first copy I got from the game, then I got the PS2 version, which is the one that I LP'd. Now this box has a history. I bought the Zelda collection that came out on the GameCube, and one day a friend of mine borrowed it. I gave it to him, and then they got robbed one night. And they took all of the DVDs, all of the games that were in the house, and luckily my copy, you know, my disc, was inside the GameCube. They didn't take the GameCube. So I got the game back, but I didn't get the box back. So this is Wind Waker. I already did an LP on that. Metal Gear Solid, Twin Snakes. I did a footage. I recorded footage and uploaded it with the LP, and Twilight Princess. And I might get for the Wii U eventually, when I buy it, I'll get the HD version of the Wind Waker, and maybe I'll redo it eventually. I don't know. Who knows? Code Veronica X. Mega Man Collection has from the first to number 6. It has 7 games in it, but the 7th game is like a Mario Kart / Mega Man style thing, and it really sucks. So, but the first 6 games are amazing. And maybe eventually I'll redo the first one and the other ones. Here's Kingdom Hearts. The boxes are kind of messed up because it's been a lot of years. A lot of moving. Metal Gear Solid 2. In this one I got Final Fantasy 12. I needed to put it in this box because the original box was made of steel or something, like iron or whatever, and I don't know, just a material that just got rusted, and it was disgusting, so I had to get rid of it. I don't know why it happened, but yeah. It was a bad idea, bad design. This is the game that I'm working on when I get my capture card back. GTA San Andreas is my favorite of the old GTAs because it kind of resembles an RPG. You level up the stamina and stuff like that, so it's really cool. It's really fun too. It's got a lot of stuff in it. And Star Ocean Till the End of Time is something that I really want to do eventually because it's a really amazing game. It's got an incredible story, incredible music, incredible battle system. It's just 10 out of 10, I gotta say. Let's see. This one is Soul Reaver for the PlayStation 1. Also, the original box was broken, so I had to replace it. I have a bunch of spare boxes out there, so packages, so that's why I can put these away. Dot Hack GU is part of this Dog Hat saga that I will be doing. The other games are in another box, that's why I only have the second volume there. That's the copy of Resident Evil 4 I did. That's Silent Hill 2. It's one of the most favorite of the fans of Silent Hill. And this one also, but the second one kind of stands out than the first one. However, I am a bigger fan of the fourth one. Because it's kind of, I guess it's because it was my first one, so I guess it makes sense. And X2, not a big fan, but to beat what Final Fantasy has become these days is actually really good compared to the stuff that we have today. And Fable the Lost Chapters, which is the Xbox version. Maybe I'll also do that one eventually. A redo, because I did a lot of skipping and I regret that. Resident Evil 6, it's okay, I guess. It's not really that good. And Mortal Kombat, also my brother's game, don't like it very much. And over here we have a bunch of PS2 games, anthologies. This one I think has like 5 and 6, Final Fantasy 5 and 6. Resident Evil 3 already did an LP. Resident Evil 2, this is the greatest hits version. I have the original version also. And yeah, one of these copies is damaged. That's why I needed to buy it again, and I got the original for a really good price, which today it's impossible to find. Parasite Eve, really good RPG from the back in the days, and unique. Final Fantasy 8, one of my favorite Final Fantasy. Legend of the Dragoon, it's a an amazing game that I have to show you guys eventually. Origins is 1 and 2, Final Fantasy 7, just a bunch of Final Fantasies basically. Chrono Cross is an amazing game as well. I want to do this eventually. Resident Evil, already did this one. And Chronicles has 4 in it. And Chrono Trigger. And this is the original copy of Resident Evil 2. Has the red discs, which I think if you check Amazon, this is really expensive. I think. Not entirely sure, haven't checked, but it's really rare copy, and it's new, so it has no scratches in anything. And Evil So, it's a game that a friend of mine brought over so that we can play together. It's a fighting game, it's really awesome. And it's very underrated, not a lot of people know about it. So eventually I might do an LP on that too. And this thing here, it's Metal Gear. Also, the original box was broken, so I had to replace it. And there you go, these are the original discs. So basically, that's all my collection for now. I'll show you guys the rest in another video. PC version of Fable, which is the one that I LP'd back in the days. Alright, so this is as far as this video goes, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.